Paul, just a little look back at Tuesday night against Grimsby Town. You secured a home tie in the knockout stages. What did you make of it?
I thought it was a really good game, Liam. I really enjoyed the game. I think predominantly, the team has done well in the fact that it's earned a lot of respect from teams in terms of how they play against us, which is totally valid. It's not easy to break teams down. I thought Grimsby were a constant threat on the night. They've got a really good style of play, and it probably made for a good game of football. Challenges we've had at home especially have been against a lot more numbers defending deeper behind the ball. It's football. It doesn't surprise me, it doesn't shock me. It's probably something I expect. You know, the biggest thing is about goals conceded and the timing of goals conceded. So going forward, you know, our struggles as a club are always just to get better. Just to be better, get better, and to win more football games.
How difficult is it to break teams down when they've got everyone behind the ball?
Listen, Liam, it's not, you know, we can concede goals with the best of them. Are you with me? In football, it's not some kind of team. Aren't we unfortunate? You know, we've got to find ways to win football games. You know, that's how football is. It doesn't matter what the opposition do. You've got to adapt. You've got to be better. You know, we've had games this year that we've won away from home at Morecambe and Newport, where we've been very much the second best team on the pitch for long spells of the game. But the result doesn't portray that. You know, so the challenge for every club is to achieve what you're trying to achieve and probably to be what you want to be. You know, I want us to evolve into a team that is good in possession, that does create chances and score goals, but also is very mean at the back. You know, because obviously when you concede goals, it means you have to score more to win. So, as I said at the start of the season, we're very much still adapting to the league. We're very much still adapting to our squad in terms of the number of injuries we're having and the inconsistency in team selections. I'm very much wanting to do better, if the truth be known.
One of the players to come out with a lot of credit on Tuesday night was Brandon Horton. Did he stake a claim for you going forward?
I don't debate things like that. Brandon's been probably our backup left back all season, and we've got 2 slots in the squad. We haven't felt the necessity to fill them due to the fact of the balance of the squad and the team. If, for example, Lewis Gordon was to be injured, Brandon Horton would have always come right into the squad and played. So it's just that, you know, Brandon Horton hasn't changed as a player. Brandon's a very good footballer. Brandon served our football club really, really well and is very much still part of what we're trying to do. Unfortunately, when you're not named in a squad sometimes, and you might go out on loan maybe, it's perceived as you're finished and stuff. You're never finished at a football club till the day you leave. You know, and Brandon only probably, you know, portrayed himself in a really good light again the other night by his performance, which we've seen so many of them over the last couple of years.
Other positives as well, 2 more goals for James Berry and some good minutes for other lads who have
listen, James Berry's goal scoring is there for all to see. He's a constant threat. Do you know, we've been very fortunate this year that in a lot of games we've scored goals. Do you know, it's probably been the inability to score at home that's probably cost us. So we're looking forward to going to Harrogate tomorrow. Again, we've got a squad to pick from, like always. 3 game weeks are notoriously tough. You know, for any team, for any squad, for any club. You know, the games now take a lot out of players. You know, the individual stats that everyone goes through, the output that we ask our players to do, the intensities you want them to play at and run and work at. So 3 game weeks can be tough whether you're playing for Harrogate, Chesterfield, Liverpool, Man United, it doesn't matter. So we're going to look at our squad tomorrow and try and pick the best team possible that hopefully can gain a positive result at Harrogate.
I've not asked about him for a while. Is there any further update on Shea Duncan?
Liam, if we can, I don't want to individualise players. Are you with me? There's no point. There's just no point. As I say, on a Friday, I'd rather speak about the game. You know, obviously we're going to move on to Harrogate rather than individual players. The squad will be announced and obviously we'll pick the team from that squad.
Okay, fair enough. Just on tomorrow's game then, Harrogate are down there, but they've beaten some big teams at home in Doncaster and Wrexham.
One of the big problems Harrogate will have as a club is progression. When you've probably progressed to a really good level where you want to be. You know, Harrogate have had an amazing run. You know, Simon's done a fantastic job. You know, they knocked Wrexham out the FA Cup last week. Do you know, they compete in every game they play in. They're establishing themselves as a league club. And obviously the challenge for Harrogate is the next step. I'm sure Simon and the board of directors and everyone else at Harrogate are well capable of organising and sorting that out for themselves. What we know is we're going into a very, very tough game tomorrow, make no doubt about that.